Okay, hello YouTube. This is Pepper Psycho from PsychoStudiosGaming. Now, I initially told y'all that I would be posting videos on here of like the old video games that you can't get to work on the PC because it's not the compatibility mode don't work. Windows will tell you that run it in compatibility mode, but it does not work. I guarantee it don't. And there's no the patches and all that stuff is just ridiculous. There's no reason to download that now. I'm going to flip my camera around, other word, obviously, so that you can see what I'm doing. Now, I do initially I have the game loaded up. I actually have it installed. I have it downloaded, and it is working now. And the only thing that you're really gonna have to do that you're gonna have any kind of work involved with it at all is the fact that you're going to have to manually type some of this stuff in. It's not that hard. It's not very difficult. What makes it it's more difficult to figure out where to save it and what to save it as uh, than it is to actually type it in. Let me put it that way. Now, like I said, obviously you see that I do already have it loaded up, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit exit. So like I'm going to back up and go through the processes, step by step on what I did. So after you install the game, because you have to install the game initially, obviously, you're going to go down here and you're going to go to your file explorer, and which is which is right here. We'll open that up. Okay, now you can leave the disc in, you can take it out. You don't even need the CD for this process. You can either use the disc. If you don't have the CD, this will still work. If you do have the CD, it's going to work too. You don't have to download nothing off the internet. You don't have to do no patches. You don't have to troubleshoot compatibility. You don't have to anything. You don't even have to change it from whatever Windows. Sometimes when you troubleshoot compatibility a game, you have to tell it to like load up with like Windows XP Service Pack, 2 or 3. Okay, well you're not even gonna have to do that initially. The only reason why it doesn't work is because of with it being an older game and that version of Windows is obsolete with the newer one. That it doesn't initially know where to save this options information. So I'm going to show you where you locate it, how you find it, and what you're supposed to actually put into there. And once you do that, the game will load up. And again, I will show you. I will reload it back up and show you again. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go to whatever hard drive, whatever, if you have it saved to an external hard drive or you have it saved to your regular hard drive, you're going to click on whichever one it's saved on. Okay, once you do that, you'll go up here and you're going to click users. Okay, and I'm trying to get to where I can get it as clear as I can for you guys. So once you do that, now you have 3 of them in here at this point. You have system, which is obviously your Windows system, and then you have public, which is for whoever else saves or uses the computer. And then of course I've always got mine saved with the first 5 letters of my last name. You're going to go to the one with your name on it, usually, and whatever you name your PC, that's what that folder is going to be. So anyway, so then once you do that, that file will open. Now you're going to hit app data right here, and then you're going to want to go to roaming. Okay, now once you go, this is where that file, that My Battle for Middle Earth, that's where that's going to be. So then you'll open that up. Now none of this stuff's here. Like this map wasn't even here a second ago. The only reason why it's here now is because I loaded up the game. Now none of this is here. So next, how do you get this on here? Well, here's what you do when it's blank like that. So we'll go to a spot where okay, it's blank or whatever. So let's just go back to the menu real quick. Now keep in mind you're going to do this in your file explorer. But you're going to hit new right here, okay? And you're going to, once you hit new, you're going to go down here to text document, okay? And then you'll open it, name it. Once you want, you'll name it, and then you'll open it. Now, what you're going to name it, and it has to be exactly like this, or it will not separate, because that configuration setting is what you're mainly going to need after it does this, because this is initially this is the information that the computer needs to do what it's supposed to do according to the command configuration, which is right here. Now, you're going to name it all lowercase options.ini. You're going, and then you'll open it. Now, I have it in little video form over here because I was, trying to get it to go at the same time. Now, this is how it needs to look. word for word. It needs to be typed exactly like that. Now, your screen resolution right here, mine is set to 1920 over 1080. It doesn't have to necessarily be that. Now, you're not going to put the X there. You're just going to put the numbers, a space, and the 4 numbers again. You can actually change your your static gain could go to low if you want to, because you see I got 1 on very low and I got 2 on very high. Now, some of these words, like with the health bars, lowercase, okay? These ambient voices, brightness, all that needs to be set like that. The reason the number indicates how low it can go versus so it'll go from that number up. Okay. Same with your volume. Now you're not going to use the EAX. EAX has not been used by EA in a long time, so that's totally obsolete. It's not going to work anyway. Now once you actually type this in, and I'll leave this up here for a few seconds. Once you type all this in, word for word, exactly the way it is. Okay. Like I said, it should already be named Options INI right here. So you're going to turn around and you'll hit File. And then you're not going to hit Save. You're going to hit Save As. When you do that, it's going to pop this up. So now you have your document should be there. But now it's got to figure out what to name it. So you're going to go down here to File Name. Now the only difference between this and this is how you get this configuration setting right here is you go down when you're down here at the File Name. You're going to, that lowercase o that was originally put in the document is going to be uppercase over here. So once you do that, and you see where I initially had put it in uppercase, once you do that, you just hit save, and it does that itself. You ain't got to do that. It separates it for you. Now, if you actually put all of that in there the exact way that it's put, that I have it in the video, you can turn around and you'll be able to close it all out. And I guarantee you this will work 100% all the way through. You're not going to have no issues, no nothing, and you won't have to download no patches, you won't have to troubleshoot compatibility, you won't have to anything. Once you get done with that, you'll turn around and there's proof that you will be able to load it up. And I actually do have a Windows 10 PC, so there you have it, folks. It's loading up, it's working. And like I said, you don't have to have the CD, but yeah, the CD is mainly just for the licenses. But that right there, as long as you have that right there, that's not really gonna matter too much. Now, patches, I don't like patches. That's why I don't download patches. That's why I figured I would show you guys how to do it, and I know how to do all of them from like The Sims to, there's a lot of different games that won't work that I can make work. I guarantee you. Anyway. There you have it. It's loading up. It's working. I've got it going. At the end of this video, go to the comment section, and if there's anything else you need my help with, another game you want me to show you how to get to work, or anything at all, just drop me a line. Subscribe to my channel as well. And anyway, it's been great. This is Pepper Psycho with PsychoStudiosGaming, and I'm signing out. Thank you guys.